Hello, my friend. Mwah, mwah. It is Perez. Let me put that back. I am so happy to see you. I love a little bit of reverb. This is where I do my singing. That's where I do my pooping. I'm in a good mood today. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I got some. And I've been going to the gym every day for close to a week now. I will touch upon that later this week at some point on my family channel to give you guys a progress report. But I am so thrilled to see you, Stacy and George and Carla and Adam and Bo and Ida and Brianna and everybody else that's watching me live, plus you watching me on the replay or on Instagram. I'm doing things so differently. I've decided, you know what? I can't be so myopic. It doesn't have to be just about YouTube. And even though I don't monetize videos on Instagram, that may be changing, Sarah and Lincoln and Fiona and Erica and Susan, but I want to also grow my Instagram and I want to just have a more pleasant experience. So for the most part, I'm uploading my videos as of late in full on my Instagram as well. And I have decided that I want to, for the time being, until I decide to change things again, kind of do single topic issues and videos. So today we're just talking Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, James Charles, and Tati Westbrook. But do people even care about Tati Westbrook anymore? I didn't even put her in the headline. People still care about James Charles. To his credit, James Charles was a fairly early adopter of TikTok, although not as early as me. He joined after I did, but because James is popular with the children and because he has a lot more followers than I do on YouTube, he quickly grew his TikTok. Which, by the way, if you're not following me on TikTok yet, please follow me on there like Matthew J. Evans does. He is a gem and an angel. So I thought today, since we're doing a single topic thing, I would fill you guys in on what is happening while filling myself in as well. So I have not done my research. I'm doing it live so that you can get my honest, objective, and initial reaction on this topic. I know based on it being trending that it has something to do with Shane with relation to Jeffree and James. So last night, I believe, Shane posted on social media some thoughts on beauty guru drama. I have not read these thoughts. Let us read them together. Yes, he posted it at 9 p.m. I don't know if that's Pacific or Eastern on Saturday night. It says, it's like a whole essay. Welcome to the circus. My final thoughts on the beauty world. His final thoughts. And I should preface this by saying, I am not objective. I am not trying to be objective. I like Shane Dawson. I do not like James Charles, but I don't dislike him either. I give James Charles a lot of slack because he's so young. I think he's 20 or 21. When you're that young, you could still be immature and a D-bag and whatever because you're young. Danielle McCoy, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. However, Jeffree Star, I cannot stand. I just think he's an awful human being, and I personally don't see the growth nor believe it, okay? But a lot of people do, and they love him, and blah, 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 blah. Great, fabulous. I just wanted to give you full disclosure and not even pretending to be objective. So, Welcome to the circus, my final thoughts on the beauty world. How dramatic already, Shane. I love it. A few questions I have been getting lately. One, did I know that she was thinking about making a video? Yes. Who is she? Who is she? Does anybody know? Who is she? Did I tell her to make a video? No. Is she Jeffree Star? Did I tell her to make a video? No. Oh, Tati. Okay, he's talking about Tati. All right. Thank you, my live fam. Did I tell her to make a video? No. Did I have any involvement in the video? No. Did I orchestrate it? No. Did I need that kind of drama to make a good series? No. Have I ever tried to ruin a career or make someone look bad in my 15 years on YouTube? No. Thank you, Summer Dawn. I don't know if the same can be said of Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star has tried to ruin many careers, okay? I'm real loud in here. Jeffree Star, is the echo annoying you? It's kind of annoying me. Maybe I'll open the door. Make it a little less echoey. All right, you're not bothered by the echo. But I opened the door, so it's just... And let me open this other door too. Both of those open doors will now absorb some of the sound. All right. Did I orchestrate it? No. Did I need that kind of drama to make a good series? No. Have I ever tried to ruin a career or make someone look bad in my 15 years on YouTube? No. Do I have a track record of getting into drama with people or having fights with other YouTubers? I don't think so, does he? But Jeffree Star does. Am I innocent and don't have huge anxiety-provoking regrets about how I could have helped everyone handle everything better? No. I've had a pit in my stomach since it all happened. All right, here's a thing about Shane, which I think is awesome, right? He feels like he's this YouTube savior that needs to help everybody. You don't. You don't need to make it better for everybody. Like, Tati is an adult. Jeffree is an adult. If you needed to help anybody or wanted to, you could have just helped James Charles, who last year was either 19 or 20, even younger. But I love that about him, that he wants to help people. That's great. But it almost comes across like a Jesus complex or a God complex. Like, you don't always have to play that role. All right. So he goes on to say, now on to my final thoughts on the beauty world and my experience in it. The Conspiracy Palette was one of the best experiences of my life. The series with Jeffree changed my life and changed me as a person. It helped me be more confident and stand up for myself, which I've always been bad at. So to honor the series and what I learned from it, I'm gonna say this. The beauty gurus who are always involved in scandals are all the blanking same. Wait, did Shane and Jeffree have a falling out? Because if I'm reading between the lines, that's clearly what he's saying now. And like I said, I have not read this before. I don't know what's to come. But just based on what I've read, it seems like Jeffree and Shane have had a falling out. Thank you, Brandy Araujo. I love you, Brandy. All right. The beauty gurus are all the blanking same. They are all attention-seeking, game-playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced, ticking time bombs ready to explode, and I'm over it. I don't know if that's an accurate assessment. Like I don't think they're all that way. Like once again, when you generalize, like who's Nikki Tutorials? Is Nikki Tutorials involved in scandal? I don't think Nikki Tutorials has ever been involved in scandal except for, oh, I'm transgender now. Or I mean, I don't really follow the beauty gurus, but she seems like a unproblematic beauty guru. And if you really followed that community, I'm sure that you could find other examples. All right, you're right. She exposed Ellen, but I don't think that was malicious. She just shared her experience on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Nikki Tutorials did. Thank you, Matthew J. Evans. All right, let me continue reading. And also, before her whole drama with James Charles, Tati Westbrook was not problematic, right? I don't follow Tati. I don't know much about her history before Dramageddon. Correct me if I'm wrong, but before all the drama with James Charles, I think she was pretty much drama-free, right? Then she had this one thing happen, and I don't think that thing with James Charles defines who Tati Westbrook is, personally. Shane continues, yes, they are talented, creative, smart, and love makeup, but they also joined a side of the internet that is obsessed with looks, money, power, fame, screenshots, and subtweets, releasing private texts, voice memos, emails, and other receipts as a way to paint yourself in a particular light or someone else in a bad light is weird to me, and I will never engage in that. That is a game that they know how to play well, and I would rather eat my own hands off than play it. Yes, Jeffree is in that list of dramatic gurus, and he would admit that. And he will always be family to me, and I love him despite those characteristics. Interesting. He's very aware of the fact that I don't agree with many of the ways he approaches situations, and I have been very honest with him about needing to make some changes. But as far as being in the beauty world, I can't take the drama anymore, and it's not how I am wired, so I'm out. Like, he only did it to make money anyways, right? He only did it to do a series with Jeffree Star to make money and then to sell merch to make money. Like, is it because he had a real passion for makeup? I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Let's continue. I'm out. It's draining, exhausting, depressing, and sometimes amazing. But for me, the amazing is outweighed by the bad. Wait, and what about some of the OG beauty gurus like Michelle Phan or Bethany Moda? Were either of the, and those were before my time being aware of beauty gurus, were Michelle Phan or Bethany Moda problematic and nasty and all these things? I don't think so, but like I said, I don't know for sure. Anyways, I'm out. It's draining, exhausting, depressing, and sometimes amazing. But for me, the amazing is outweighed by the bad. And you know what it is, actually? I think it's that Jeffree Star changed YouTube, specifically the beauty guru community. Before Jeffree Star transitioning to being a YouTuber, he did music and was a failed musician, and the beauty gurus on YouTube were its own thing, doing its own thing. And he really changed YouTube. Shane Dawson would say, probably for the worse. Staying hydrated today. All right. And sometimes amazing, but for me, the amazing is outweighed by the bad. I can't have a pit in my stomach every day waiting for the next scandal or the next exposed video. It's going to give me health issues, and I'm done caring about it anymore. I've never been involved in drama with another YouTuber ever, and the second I decided to do a beauty series, boom, I'm in the hurricane. So did I plan Dramageddon? Are you serious? No. Do people in the YouTube world come to me like a grandpa and tell me their problems and ask me for advice? Yes. Is it easy for me to get wrapped up in something potentially toxic if I think someone I love is hurting or upset? Yes. It's an issue I need to work on and have been working on. When she told me how upset she was in person, I had the same reaction the world did when they saw her video. I felt awful for her and she seemed broken. So I tried to be there for her and be someone she could talk to about it. So was I shocked that she decided to make a video? No. Was I shocked that Tati read his blank for blanking filth? Yes. All right, if I'm reading between the lines again, it seems apparent, and correct me if I'm wrong, it seems apparent that Shane does not like James Charles. She read his blank and read him to filth. Like, language matters. How you talk about people and things is important. I could be wrong, but I don't think Shane likes James, and clearly that's tainted this, and it's probably having a lot to do with him being family with Shane Dawson. Anyways, I wasn't acting. I didn't know it was going to be that intense. Looking back, I still believe her on a lot of what she said, and I believe she felt it was what she needed to do at the time. Does she regret it? Probably. Does it mean we should see James as some poor, innocent, sweet angel? No, don't get it twisted. Him and Jeffree have always been at the top of the dramatic guru list, and I mean that with love. He does not like James Charles. Did I warn James about the video? No. Why? For reasons that I will never discuss. This is the most dramatic thing I have read. This is like, it's so funny because Shane is saying, I don't want to be part of the drama. Boom, I'm out. But he's going out, dropping a bomb and purposefully being dramatic. Like, this is written so dramatically. And I love it. I love it because I love the drama. I was the original drama beauty guru. I just never did beauty. All right. Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the effing Empire State Building? Yes. It's so funny because this whole essay, it almost feels like it was written by Jeffree Star and not Shane Dawson, because he's continually doing everything that he says he's against. Like, why are you roasting James Charles so hard? This doesn't make any sense to me. You claim to be so, and I love Shane Dawson, but he claims to be so mature and evolved and grown, and this is a lot. Anyways, the Empire State Building, blah, 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 blah. Has he grown as a person since then? It really seems like it, and that's amazing. I'm truly happy if he's realized how his ego was affecting others, others, which he did address in his No More Lies video. Do I think Tati is a villain? No. I think Tati was sick of being treated like blank by so many in the beauty world and finally snapped. And damn, did she blanking snap all the way off. This is just so silly. Holy blank. She really said blanket. Who wrote this? I don't think Shane Dawson wrote this. Like, was he drugged? Like, or I think Jeffree Star stole his computer or something. I don't know. All right. And said, well, okay. She really said blanket and beat her face for the gods. I think also Shane must have watched like a marathon of RuPaul's Drag Race because he is speaking like an All-Stars season drag queen. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, okay, queen, I get it, sister. All right. It's like, maybe, and I say this with love, maybe writing is not Shane Dawson's forte, and he's better filming. Anyways, let's finish this. God, it's long. Holy smokes. All right. She beat her face to the gods and popped on that ring light and went full Game of Thrones on that blank. I'm so glad I did not read this before because this is too funny. I think he was intending it to be funny. Anyways, say what you want about her or that video, but that blank will be in the history books. Maybe the YouTube history books, but no other history books. Blanking YouTube Rewind even gave it an acknowledgement. Damn. Okay, sorry, back to my rant. Do I think Jeffree orchestrated this whole situation? No. Tati is a strong woman who made a choice. Do I think Jeffree was also upset by some issues with James and some things he had heard behind the scenes? Yes. Jeffree was just jealous. Hello? Jeffree was just jealous. Blah, 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 blah. Was Jeffree excited to see a competitor fall? Probably. He's Jeffree blanking Star. What do you expect? Ugh, 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 ugh. Ugh. I guess I missed the part where he got baptized and devoted his life to Christ. Did Jeffree take it too far and blank up big time by tweeting what he did? Yes. And it's one of the biggest regrets of his life. Sure. All the racist things, that's not his biggest regrets. And by the way, there are a ton of new videos addressing Jeffree Star's racist past. And it doesn't even go that far back. Jeffree Star has been accused of racism as recently as 2017, just 3 years ago, by beauty guru Jackie Aina, right? That was in 2017, I believe. I don't think Jeffree Star is cancelable. If you don't know the drama with Jackie Aina, research it yourself. Watch all the recent videos if you're interested. But despite this, despite everything, despite being trending on Twitter, I made a TikTok about it. I don't think Jeffree Star can or will be canceled. At least not anytime soon. Eventually, as will happen with Shane Dawson, and as will happen with everybody, people will lose interest. YouTube will change and grow, and they will become less relevant, and their views will go down. It happens to everybody. It happened to all the British YouTubers. All those, remember when YouTube was the big British explosion? It was Zoella and Pointless Blog and Zoella's brother, Josug, and Tyler Oakley, and Hannah Hart, and Grace Helbig, and all of those people. What the buck? Blah, 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 blah. They've all gone away for the most part. I mean, not a diss. Grace Helbig and Mamrie Hart and Hannah Hart are still uploading videos, but they don't get the views that they used to. It's just what happens. It's next to impossible to keep people's attention for long periods of time. I gotta give him credit that PewDiePie has been able to. I don't know how he's done it, but PewDiePie has been able to. What's the secret of PewDiePie's success? Anyways, back to this novella. He's Jeffree blanking Star, but did he take it too far? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This all happened over a year ago, and I'm really sick of hearing about it and having people constantly using it as a way to keep my name and other names tagged together in drama videos. Don't get it twisted. Drama will never end with a lot of these people. It's their game, their survival, their drug. They love it. Jeffree Star. This specific drama went too far, obviously, and hopefully something like that never happens again. Putting drama in the trailer was something I regret more than anything in the world, and I'm mad that I chose tea over my morals. This is another way. Come on, Shane. You come across so often as holier than thou. And yet, even though you think you're holier than thou, this whole novella is shady boots. It's shady boots. Anyways, I chose tea over my morals. I'm really sorry to Tati and James if me putting their drama in the series at all felt like I was reopening up wounds. Although I did speak to both of them privately about the trailer, I should have not even done it at all. Drama might be fun to watch, but it's not fun to get wrapped up in, and it's my fault for letting that happen. And I'm sick of being trapped in the middle of it all. Do I think this will be the last drama involving these people? Ha ha! No! No, I don't. Do I want to be involved ever again? Blank no. There's more. Oh my God. Remember to not expect these gurus to maintain some high moral code like you do. Listen, I get it. You can be grown and mature and evolved, but you're coming across real snobby. Jeez. You don't have it all figured out, Shane Dawson. Neither do I. And I say that with love. I don't have it all figured out. Gloria Estefan has it all figured out. I need the answers from her. I can't wait for Gloria Estefan's Red Table Talk show to premiere. Anyways, remember not to expect these gurus to maintain some high moral code, and we shouldn't have some they must be perfect or they're canceled mentality. The reason you watch these people is because they are so extra. They are dramatic. And if you keep canceling them and wanting them to go away, then who will you talk about? You don't, well, there's always new people. We move on to the TikTokers. I've moved on to the TikTokers. I don't care about the YouTubers anymore for the most part, as I'm making a video about YouTubers. But seriously, this is a fact. In 2020, More people care about Charlie D'Amelio than they care about Shane Dawson, or James Charles, or Jeffree Star. Combined. Hi, gays, fun world. I see you all commenting. I'm just like on a flow, y'all. Blah, blah, blah. And I see you, DJ Rockstar Aaron. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day greetings. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. If you don't want to, okay. You go to watch the over-the-top performers who just want to be liked and want to do whatever they can to get your attention. If you don't want to feed into it, then don't. But before all the drama-free gurus pop off at me and say, well, I'm not involved in drama and I'm perfect, girl, please. Your top viewed videos are probably top makeup fails and anti-hauls with vomit emojis all over the screen. And that's okay. I love those videos. But let's not pretend that the beauty world isn't negativity first, makeup second. Is that true? I don't know. Is that true? What about Patrick Star? Is Patrick Star problematic? Has Patrick Star beefed with people? I know Manny has, Manny MUA, but what about Patrick? I don't know. Patrick is great, says Sam. All right, blah, blah, blah. But let's not pretend that the beauty world isn't negativity first, makeup second. It's just how it is, and I'm sick of people pretending to be so above it all. And with that said, I love watching beauty channels of all sizes, and I will continue to watch and support them. The dramatic ones, the non-dramatic ones, and the ones who genuinely just love to show their makeup skills. Sadly, those channels get way less views for the reasons I have stated above. So go, enjoy the gurus, enjoy the circus, unsubscribe from me if you're mad that I'm no longer engaging in it. Unsubscribe to the gurus that you don't like. Subscribe to gurus you do like. Just don't take the beauty world as seriously as I did or as many of us did in 2019. I never took it seriously. I was just using them all for views. And to his credit, when I made videos about all the drama-geddon, beauty-geddon, those videos did very well for me. I miss those days. Those videos got a lot of views. Ay, ay, ay. All right. It's not worth it, and I feel like we all lost a bit of our soul during Dramageddon. As for my channels, I'm done with the beauty world. I love what I was able to create with Jeffree, and I'm sure people are going to assume I only did it for money, but that's not true. I just am choosing to no longer be a part of that world. I will still watch beauty videos, buy and play with makeup, and be a part. He should have proofread this. A part and a part. A part are two separate words. He's spelling it as one each time. Anyways, and be a part of it in my life offline. But as for being, the grammar on this is atrocious, by the way. Like there should have been a comma or a period there. Anyways, I've waited. I've not been commenting on grammar up until now. Thank you, Jordan Taylor, for the super chat. I love you. Okay. All right. I will still watch beauty videos, buy and play with makeup, and be a part of it in my life offline. But as for being a part of that world in YouTube, I don't think it's for me. I need to get back to why I started YouTube back in 2005. And that was to make things that bring me joy, not drama. And to make movies one day. Makeup will, for now, just be a fun hobby I have to help with my anxiety, like slime or emotional eating. And that all sounds really good to me right now. Wow, I was not expecting all of that. It's interesting because the feedback that I saw on Twitter was a lot of people saying Shane is canceled. He knew this, he contributed, he did this, blah, 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 blah. I don't think he's going to be canceled, nor do I think Jeffree Star is. Do you? I do think that Jeffree Star will have a very difficult future, as I've said, because he is spending so much money. And then when he starts to make less, it's going to be much harder for him to cut back. He might even lose a lot of money selling that house that he bought that's worth a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. This was exhausting. And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. I am Perez Hilton. Brad wants to know, do I prefer TikTok over Instagram? Absolutely. I love TikTok. Can't stand Jake Paul. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, share this video. Let me be a part of drama. Can you guys clip some memorable moments and tweet them or Instagram them or TikTok them? Help me go viral. Like, can you believe what Perez said? Trim your favorite moments. Share it on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever. I love you. A big hug to you all. Mwah. Listen to my podcast, the Perez Hilton Podcast with Chris Booker, on Apple Podcasts or directly at perezpodcast.com. Get a personalized video greeting from me on the Starsona app or at starsona.com/Perez Hilton. Sign up for my newsletter at pereznewsletter.com. Buy my merch at buypopstuff.com. And that's it. I love you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and father figures out there. I'm glad you've been liking the Karen videos. More of that video content coming later today. I got to get back to the other work I'm doing. No rest. No rest for me. I love you. Mwah. Bye.